teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Grab behind the line. It's down. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jamania. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A quick throw out left, complete. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down and 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Third down out of the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Using his legs, it's Jameson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff on the counter play. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. The back's got it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Jamison. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Early on, it's a fun battle to go to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Dogs, as they put 6 more on the board. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. They run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line to run the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going in the last possession. Very efficient and precise. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Powering through.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Now it's second down here. They call the draw play here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Contact as he let the ball go. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
A second down after that completion. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The receiver grabs it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch. Up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Short throw, running that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made over the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? He's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today. And he's not done yet.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after, not right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. And a timeout is called, important stage late in the 2nd quarter.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. And the ball is picked off. He could go. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, half. They need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Jamison. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. First down, looking for more now. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's second down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Loses the ball behind the line. Defense picks it up on the run.
Oh, what a... This defense trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense showing blitz here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And now the handoff. And that one produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And now the running back's got it again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit just before the throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They call the counter run here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to throw again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but again, nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he makes the grab inside the 10. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Second and goal for the offense. quarterback. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he'll step out. After a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a nice job here of pressuring the quarterback, but once he takes off to scramble, he gets to the outside and breaks contain, gets out of bounds, and picks up some good yards.
And he keeps it. He gets loose. They can't stop him. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Throws to the tight end. He's got it in the open. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And they'll set up with the PAT. Quarterback drops back. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And they'll get him down that time. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Let's go. Grinding away with a running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it near the end zone. The defense scoops it up. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, walking with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the fourth interception he's thrown today. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Makes a quick catch. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep
looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's back to throw again on second down. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.